Hello and welcome to the PUG Hour. How's everybody doing?
I got so jealous just then.
Why?
Oh man, that jealousy hit so hard because we're all in gray and you were switching over and you went to this cool.
It's a very cool background, and none of us
thank you.
it, and you are automatically cooler than all of us.
I was just looking for the gray. Oh, you know what? Here it is. See?
No,
you just were like, I'm gonna lead you guys.
I'm like
to make sure that you feel smaller.
Yeah, you had that cool I'm in the shiny hotel background.
True.
I can do that too.
In case we're doing this now. Okay, fine. We are pickup game. I'm Roberto.
Mike.
Who are you?
Matthew.
I'm Ben.
Yeah.
Nice. How's your week been, gentlemen?
Mine's been good. I had a good week. I had a delicious dinner last night. Oh my god.
Oh, did you make this dinner?
I did not. I went out to eat and I had a chiopo. It's an Italian dish. It's basically a seafood bowl. It's delicious. I forget the name of it, but it's unbelievably good.
Oh, I was actually talking about this with somebody over dinner just today. How much of your reception of a meal is psychological and how much you think is objective, right? Because I was saying, like, if the same person made the same sandwich for like 20 years in a row and I came back and I ate that sandwich at different periods, I know that my experience of it would be different because my tastes change. Like, I love this thing and then 6 months later I never want to have it, even if it hasn't changed. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, you do. Like, apparently your taste buds change every like 7 years or something like that, where you eat and you like different things because you're basically a different, all your atoms are different or something. Like you basically change yourself every so often. So, but that's not psychological. That's physiological. That's biological. I would say you wouldn't like it if someone else were making the sandwich, Roberto?
Well, because we were talking about pizzas, right? And the whole deep dish pizza, Chicago pizza versus the other one. And I was saying that, like, when it comes down to it, what makes the difference is the ingredients and the person putting them together, obviously not the city that you're in, right? And so that's why when a chef changes at your restaurant, all of a sudden you're like, I don't know what it is, same food, I don't like it as much, right? Because it's about whatever went down back there. And we were also talking about the idea of like how much the environment of the restaurant affects your it all affects how the food tastes.
Yeah, I think it does affect it. So in that sense, I don't know how you classify that, but I guess that's psychological, right? Like, I think ambiance, or like if you're in a bad mood, or I don't know, if something happens at the restaurant that's can throw you. Yeah, like I think it's psychological. And here's the point, because you're talking about sandwiches. Here's my favorite part. My favorite point. For it. I love a sandwich that's made for me. It's more delicious than a sandwich I've made myself.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's definitely part of it.
And that alone is proof. And I know what you could say, well, that's not logical. Of course, it's not fucking logical, but it's still true.
Well, I mean,
it's psychological, right? Somebody made me. And I think
it's
a stranger. You're describing a stranger.
I picture you make a sandwich and it's like this.
What? The stranger? Yeah.
No, not the stranger.
What is
you make a sandwich and it's like this?
Yeah.
Bread, meat, maybe condiment, something like that.
Right.
Somebody makes you a sandwich. I mean, it's got heft.
They really do a good job. Yeah.
You just.
I think I just like, because I think room service is the best thing in the world. I think I just like the idea of someone else making me.
I love room service.
Yeah, it's the best thing in the world.
Interesting. Oh, right. And go back. The stranger. I'm using Dave Chappelle's term of the stranger. You remember the stranger, right?
Yes.
That's where you sit on your arm until it falls asleep, and then you jerk off, and it feels like it's somebody else. It's a stranger.
So if we're looking at like the base needs of like babies need food, and then they also have a sexual drive, a drive for not like a sex drive.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna go.
I'm going in.
Please do.
Welcome to Chez Roberto. Every element of this restaurant has been designed to sharpen the experience of flavor on your taste buds. Every cloth napkin has been woven by the tribal elder of a tribe deep in the Andes. They've studied their entire lives just how to make this particular type of napkin. At 6 p.m., all of the waiters
come together so that they sit in a circle and they all take each other's scents on each other so that there is a continuity of smells between our servers. And they all make eye contact to make sure that they all have the same level.
Same experience given to you. We even have an antique chalk brick oven that is catered to 24/7 by a 90-year-old Chinese woman who spent her entire life baking and creating wood fire pizzas. She's there.
She's there around the clock. And you may be asking, is this woman free to go and live her life? And the answer is, of course not. We keep her bound in the basement, 3 floors below the dining space, to know that she is there, praying to be released. Her desperation, you'll be able to taste in each forkful. The rice is washed 5 times before being put into the pot. Washed by whom, you ask? By our indentured servants, of course. All bound in the same basement, screaming for their lives. Please, please. No release. Why? Because you have paid for an elite experience. And that is why we are here, to make sure that every morsel of food conforms to your whim.
Yeah, it was like 30 years that I wasn't allowed to leave that job. It was pretty nuts, like when I look back on it. But we were all in the same boat. Like we all sat together every day. We were all just shuffled downstairs into the basement. It wasn't really a big deal. We just kind of dealt with it, you know.
You never panicked?
Oh, yeah. I woke up at like 3 a.m. on the dot. Like it was 3 a.m. and I'd wake up and go, I'm probably going to die here. But you shoved that down. You shoved that down pretty quickly.
You know, Murray, you're pretty easygoing about things that I feel like are pretty serious.
Well, you know, if you are face to face with pure evil, everything else doesn't seem so bad.
Oh. And so ever since then, have you been like just in bliss, just at peace?
Oh, no. That 3 a.m. thing still exists. Like, that's the reason that I can't be in a relationship, because I know that at some point we're going to have to deal with the fact that like I will wake up screaming and fighting my way out of bed at 3 a.m.
Oh,
I can't bring somebody into that.
So you're still having the nightmares then?
Oh, there's so much trauma that's like right below the surface.
What about your intestinal distress?
I'm so sorry to bother you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm the assistant general manager here at this resort. How are you guys doing?
Oh, Murray was just about to tell me about his explosive diarrhea. How are you?
Murray? Are you Murray?
Yeah.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to stop rubbing yourself. We've gotten a number of from the other guests, and it's really disturbing them.
Okay, if it's disturbing, then they can come talk to me and they can do their own dirty work. Because here's the deal. I had to do my own dirty work for 30 years straight.
Murray here, he's looked into the face of evil. And so most of these regulations just don't land on him anymore.
Sorry, well, this isn't really, it's not dirty work or versus, I don't even know what that means, but it's really about guests being uncomfortable. And it's my job here to tell you that you have to stop rubbing yourself.
Hey, sir, I had to stop Mr. Murray, I had to come back here. Mr. Murray, are you? Excuse me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I just stopped this bus. I need to come back here. Can you please stop touching yourself? Please. It's disturbing everyone.
I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do with my hands? Is there a problem with
just put them on your armrest because I have to make a couple stops. So please stop touching yourself so I can get this bus moving.
Okay, well, when you say it like that, the way that a language has evolved, that sounds like a euphemism for touching my thing. But I'm not touching my thing.
I don't know where your hands are. I don't care where your hands are.
My hands are right here.
What you're doing right now is inappropriate and it's gross to everybody else. What?
How is this inappropriate? If you, sir, I want to paint a picture for you.
Yeah.
You had a wonderful meal prepared for you by the most exquisite person that you can think of.
Okay.
And you want to express to them how delicious that was. Where would you place your hands when saying that was so good?
Okay, well, there was a lady in front who said there's a man in back who's rubbing his belly. There's a lady who said there's a man in back who's rubbing his belly like there's a child inside of him who's trying to escape. And that was very specific, and that is what it looks like.
That's good. That's what you might feel like.
You need to stop doing that right now. That is gross. That is real gross.
Mr. Murray, the captain has asked me to speak to you. Some of the guests, in these times, air travel is so fraught, and they feel that the way your hands are placed on your belly, the closeness, I guess, to your bathing suit area is making some of them uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, if we're counting percentages on where things are, it's closer to a person that is of a different gender's bathing suit areas, but not really that close to the other one. I would say it's closer if my hands are just by my sides or on the armrest, like the bus driver said.
Speaking from someone who, I don't know about you, but speaking for myself, my nipples are actually quite sensitive. And
the ones that you just touched, we're the same, you and me.
Oh, no, sir. No. There are certain lines of decency. I would never casually stroke my nipples, sensitive as they are, in the view of another guest. I merely did that to explain.
I wouldn't either, and I don't. This is a serious behavior. If you are locked away for 30 years doing the same job every single day, you find soothing behaviors that it's going to take a long time to uncover why they exist.
The way you're stroking your tummy is definitely sexual. I'm definitely sensing some sort of sensuality, and I can smell your musk. If there's just a lot going on.
Question. You can smell anybody's musk. That's not a question. Question is this. If it's sexual to you but not to me, is it sexual around us?
Well, it is definitely sexual to me. I'll say that right out front. And
hey, you got kids? I know you got kids. We'll bring them on down to kitty camp. Most kids, they're kind of cloistered. They're not allowed to be sexy. You bring your kid down to kitty camp, and we'll get them some cool shades. We'll dress them up, real slick, like real Gucci. You know what I mean? We want to express the sex of your kids. People get real constrained. They don't like to talk about this sort of thing. But here, like we have a happy kid right here. Look at this kid. Look, he's got shades. He's showing a little like potential chest hair,
Yes, we are aware of what has been going on at the camps, and we have shut it down. Thank goodness they put the address of the camp, but we were able to shut that down right away. So I'll take a question, but
Mr. Murray, is your conduct regarding the administration of Sexy Tots summer camp, does this have to do with your 30-year incarceration at your previous job?
No, those things are not related. My past is not my current. Okay.
I see.
Thank you for trying to pigeonhole me, though. Yes.
Mr. Murray, hi. Yes. Glendale Times. we want to know, what do we do? We know that this camp is shut down, and obviously now there's going to be a growing need for parents who want to, how do I say that? They want their children to become sexy. What do parents do for those children?
We can get you out of here. I'm not answering that question because we're not trying to make kids sexy.
I'm trying to represent Glenn.
No, we're not trying to make kids sexy.
Mr. Murray, I had a question in regards to your. I can smell your musk from here in the third row. It's affecting. I'm wondering, is it a scent that you apply, or is that just something that you kind of naturally perspire?
Okay, once again, this is one of those that you're just trying to get me into a specific box here. Okay, so I'm not going to fall for that, because last time I fell for that, I did end up in a 30-year job that I could not get out of. It was not contractual in any way. So that's.
I'm sorry. Clarification question.
Hey. So we moved. I learned a couple tricks. I was in the circus for a while. Made a couple carny friends. We're on the south side of Lake Chippewa now. So don't tell the cops. But if you got some sexy kids, you're gonna bring them around. Just bring them around the lake, okay? We got real cool shades. We got some cool skins going on. We gotta walk.
Yes, we know how to get to the south side of Lake Chickawawa, and we got there as fast as we could. We shut the camp down. No, we did not catch the camp director. He is elusive. He is very elusive. We did not anticipate that, even though he told us how he escaped. Yes.
The 30-year job that you held before, is job a euphemism for prison?
I was not in prison. It was not a bad decision I made that was legally illegal. It was something where I was captured and taken to this job. It was a restaurant. It was very nice. Yes.
Yes. From the Glendale Times.
Go for it.
If we could just sort of circle back, my son is not attractive at all. I'm trying to get him sexy. Is there a boot camp or a workshop? It could be a 1-hour workshop.
If you just set it up.
All right. Can't be too loud. There's a couple cops talking about something over there. Look, bring your kids down to 3496 Tungsten Road. It's a little southeast of Lake Chippewa. I can't talk for too long. Bring your kids down. They're sexy.
He's outside? He's outside here? He's outside this restaurant? Well, yeah, I'm gonna go stop him. Where'd he go? Hey, sir, excuse me.
Yeah.
Have you seen anybody who's been doing commercials around here, who's been trying to make sexy kids? Have you seen anybody like that?
Cut the beat. No, I'm just, what?
Cut the feed.
Hi, is this Applebee's?
Yeah, it's Applebee's.
Yeah.
Cool. Is the place with the sexy kids or whatever?
Shut up. You can't do that right now.
You?
What?
It's you.
No.
Oh.
Super vibey.
We call that skating the razor's edge. That's what we call that.
That music is a lot cooler than we are.
That's so true. It is.
But I still approve of it. That's really
true. It's true. That music is way too cool for this group.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what happened.
You set us on a path, Mr. Ledick, and we just sort of followed it. I don't really feel like we crossed any lines.
No, that's fine.
I was very close to saying certain things that were not going to be okay for me.
That would have crossed the lines, right? Yeah.
I'll type them to you guys in the chat. Nobody else gets
Type
to
them in
know.
the chat. Type them in the chat.
So what do you got?
Just got a whole bunch of cool stuff going on, and just driving and just kind of
Schultz's still on a Dodgers high. He's still on a Dodgers high. I get it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So where are we in that? Right? Are they about to? They're about to win a series, right?
They just won a series. And
Nice.
I was explaining it to Tozen and another friend. I've kind of become was a moment referent. I don't know what that means. Reference. They just won a series, so they just won the division.
Nice.
And now they started a new series. Tonight is game 2 of the new series for the whole entire National League. So they're playing the Braves, and whoever wins this particular series goes on to the World Series.
Are we talking about baseball? Is that
That
where
is
it has it gone?
That is where it's going. I mean, as opposed to talking about restaurants with sexy children in them, it's not a bad pivot. I don't think.
Roberto thought it would be a little safer if we talked about for baseball.
To a safer
You want it
area.
to not be safe? I got some references for baseball.
I got some balls for you.
Oh, see.
It's gonna be.
I can't watch. I have trouble watching baseball. It's too many games, man. There's too many.
There's too many games? What does that mean?
There's too many baseball games. Like there's too many in the season.
Do you feel like that increases the drama or decreases
It
it?
decreases it. Oh my god! If you have to play, because it's a 7, it's a lot.
It's 100 and it's like 160 or 150 or something, or I don't know, something like that.
That's
Oh
too
no! Don't do that, Ben. Don't
I'm
go
not
there.
going to. I'm just saying we got things. There's always a left turn. There's always a left.
Yeah, that's true. That's
You're
true.
always ready to go that left turn. I know you're locked in.
I'm not always ready to go, but it's just there. Okay, I'm going in. I'm
Okay.
safely going in.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Godspeed, sir.
So we got another exciting game today. It's game 123 of the season. And today you are more than welcome to bring your children to the game because it is family night. Here
As we enter the last parts of the 7th inning stretch. You didn't hear me. We're in a stretch right now. That means you stand up and you stretch because your body has been just slowly degrading, sitting and watching a pastime.
I mean, I've spent the majority of my career here commenting on the comings and goings of the Los Angeles Dodgers. On this, I don't even know how many games deep I am. It's caused me to really reevaluate my life.
And certain places that I've been seeing and Tim Pollard steps up to the plate. He checks a swing. He checks another swing. He calls for a completely unnecessary timeout, readjusts his gloves, readjusts the other glove, takes a look at the plate, swings a couple more
times. He appears to be doing what looks like the hokey pokey, turning himself around, giving himself a little shake.
So in a way, my marriage falling apart, not so great. She just thought she'd be in a different place.
And frankly, so did I. There are people that say that huge betrayals can reinvigorate a marriage and focus you more closely on your partner. But what they don't tell you is
people don't tell you that that's a terrible way to try to fix a marriage. Try to do good instead of trying to break the whole thing. Oh, That's a ball. Well, if you stick around till the end of the game, we do have commemorative tiny bat pens. Not the animal, but the thing they swing with.
So, what do you two think is the biggest problem in your marriage? Let's start there.
I don't want to. I mean, it just feels like, you know, I don't know where to begin.
You got to start somewhere.
See, okay, well, that's part of it. You know what I mean? He always thinks he knows the answer to everything.
Okay, Ben, we talked about this.
Mhm.
I need you to sit up and sit on either your sofa or a chair. I can't have you actually lying on the ground.
You want us to be comfortable or no?
I want you to be on level playing fields. In couples therapy, it's usually for the best. If you can. Thank you. So there are major communication problems within this structure that you guys have.
It's not just communication.
Okay, let's delve deeper in there.
It's visual problems as well.
You have a problem with each other's physical attractiveness? Is that what you're saying?
You could say that. You could say that.
You can say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is there a way we could work on that? Is there a way?
Yeah. There's tons of ways that we could work on that.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
Planet Fitness is so cheap.
Okay.
If you just want to,
they get you with the initiation fees.
All right, fine. Then I'll buy you.
It's not as cheap as the banner says. They get you with the monthlies. They get you with the yearlies. So the fees stack up.
Okay. All right. So we're not physically attracted to each other, but we can work through that.
We're not.
Hey, welcome to LA Fitness. Are you on the down slope of a marriage that's crashing and burning? Are you here to get back in shape? Because here at LA Fitness, we don't judge you. We'll help you rebuild your life. Does your partner stare at you in barely disguised disgust? Does she shake her head? Does she shudder when your arms brush against each other when you're opening the refrigerator? We're here for you. We are. Do you walk outside aware that at home your partner is sitting there wondering, what have I done? Why do I wake up next to this musky man every day? What was I taught? What are my values? Don't I value myself? What am I doing? Have I just thrown away all of the visions I had for the future?
We definitely have some updates for you. Things are not going well.
Okay.
I went to the plant. Well, for starters, he's on the ground again. He doesn't.
I gave up on that a while ago. We're just, if someone needs to be
giving up.
I gave up on
like the MO of this marriage. Okay. For starters, we went to Planet Fitness together, and long story short, I had sex with the trainer in front of him during boot camp.
Okay.
I could have said something, but I didn't. I didn't mind.
He kept cycling.
Really?
I kept waiting for him to say something, but he kept cycling. So.
Okay, you guys are making my job incredibly difficult because I don't feel like you are putting everything.
This isn't about you. We're telling you this is about our marriage.
Oh, I understand that, but I feel like you've asked me to try and complete a circle that doesn't want to be completed. You know what I mean?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that this has become hard for you.
I sense the sarcasm, Ben. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. He's not sorry, and I'm going to be in agreement with him because you suck.
Okay.
I mean, we've been doing this for 3 months now, and the only thing you've told us is how I don't know how to sit in a chair and how we're not trying. How about you try?
I am trying. I come down here and I try to find things that will unite you two instead of things that divide you two. Because, if this is a marriage you want to work on.
Look at this. Are we paying for you to talk? Or are we paying to deal with our own feelings?
Yeah. Looks like this is Mr. Marriage Counselor Hour.
Yeah.
You should get on variety show.
You know what? There's something that you do have in common is that you like to pick on me. So I guess.
I mean, I don't know if that's true, but
I'm having a lot of fun.
I'm having some fun too, and I've never actually been as attracted to you as I am right now.
I'm really attracted to you.
Yeah.
Guess I'll pick up my things and go.
No.
Why don't you do that? Yeah. Why do you
keep so much
stuff with you?
Why don't you leave and never come back?
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I just feel like I've been an idiot.
It was me. I'm the dumb one. You
are. Well, you're a little dumb.
What?
We're all dumb though.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I was gonna be a little hurt by that, but you're right. We do have a little bit of dumbness.
What?
We have a little bit of dumbness between the two of us.
Just shut your pretty little mouth.
I have a question. Am I dumb? I wonder sometimes, because I mean, like, it's one of those things that you can't really know about yourself. You know what I mean?
Are you dumb?
Yeah. Like sometimes I'm talking and then I'll see someone give me a look like,
I don't think you're dumb. I think, I mean, look, man, I just work here, but like, you don't pick out, you read the labels on like the food and anything that has like too much sugar you put away. That seems pretty smart. Like you put things away that have too many carbs in them, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, how do you think I look in this shirt?
I think you look strapping. You look great, man. You look fly.
Do you tell me something? Am I worthy of love?
What the fuck? I don't know. Like, yeah, like I think we're all worthy of love. Like, the great Buddha said, or whatever. Like, love comes from within, and it grows outwards, and then it unites us all, or whatever. I don't know. But yeah. Why are you looking at me like that? What? What the fuck, man? What?
You're a sage.
No, man. I'm just working a counter. Do you want some parliaments, or like, what do you want?
You hold the wisdom of centuries.
Man, I'm about to lock up and like get my $6.50 an hour. Like, what do you want, dude?
When the sound of the waves echoes through a seashell, where does it go?
Like, I don't know. I had a dream that maybe like it's like maybe the sound like goes deep inside the earth and it nurtures it so that the womb of the earth, whatever, it's not important. Just like, I don't know. Sometimes I think these things.
Your toes in. Reveal yourself. Do you know why I have brought you here?
I was just working a counter. I got a little tired and I took a nap at the counter.
No, this is not a dream.
What? This is real? What?
Yeah. You've been having dreams lately, have ye not?
Oh, ye have. I have, yeah.
They're not dreams, Mr. Token. They're communications from the great beyond.
The great beyond is talking to me? What's it want to say?
You are the chosen one.
Man, what am I chosen to do? What are you talking about? What?
Yeah, these aren't dreams. These are communications.
Okay.
Chosen one.
What do I need to do?
So, Mr. Tozen, apparently you are the chosen one, if I understand that correctly.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Whatever.
Well, I've convened the board. We're all here. And if you're the chosen one, I mean, it's pretty important, I would say.
I mean, like, okay, What do you need me to do? I'll do it.
Well, I mean, basically, we have the Dannon fruit on the bottom yogurt account. We're really excited about it. We feel like we can really drive their profits north in the next quarter. And you being the chosen one, I figured you were the person to check in about this.
I mean, like maybe the fruit should be like in the center of things. I don't know, because like on the bottom, it sets up a disparate, class structure. But if it's in the center, it forces us to find the fruit within. Or whatever. I don't know.
Holy shit. Eric, did you hear that? Find the fruit within. Did you hear that shit?
Yeah. I've been doing the wrong thing.
Tarzan, come back here.
Trying. I'm coming. Whoa.
What have you been doing with your great power?
I got caught up in a marketing thing with like some
you stupid fool.
What do you want me to do? Stop hitting me, man.
You're the chosen one. You shouldn't be helping corporate, greedy little men make commercials.
Oh, your sunglasses are so cool.
They are. That's because I'm from the great beyond.
What should I do with my power? I don't know. Like, I just work a counter.
The answer lies within.
Michael, we brought you here because we just got all these meats and we don't know what to do with these meats. They're the best meats in town, and you're supposed to be the chosen one. So can you help with these meats?
I mean, I don't know. It just feels like some of the meats should be cut up and placed on top of each other, and then you make like a meat sandwich, but in the center there's like just the tiniest piece of cheese. So it's like a pea under the mattress. You find that the meat finds you. You know what I mean? It finds you.
I mean, that's so big and wonderful. Hey, I would have never thought of something so metaphorical.
Holy shit! Did I hear what I just thought I heard?
Yeah, Princess and the Pea with cheese inside meats.
yeah, it makes sense, right? Whatever. I don't know.
Perfect sense.
It's stupid, right?
It's not stupid at all. It makes perfect sense.
I'm gonna sell all my possessions and wander.
You don't have to do that. That's too much. You don't have to do that. Whoa! Oh, don't.
You stupid Michael! Do you think that we brought you here and trusted you with all these powers so you could make sandwiches?
What? You have unicorn butter here
from the great beyond.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know where. I need purpose.
You need to seek within to find the purpose for without.
Okay.
This toilet doesn't work, so I put an X. This toilet does work, so I didn't put an X. So don't use, but you can still use it technically because you can pee around the X. If you're real good, you can hit this top quadrant. But this one for sure. Yeah.
I have a question. So if I can pee around the X, then it works, right?
It'll catch it, but it won't flush it.
Oh shit.
Well, it depends on how we define working in that situation, because if it's just catching it, then a bowl works. The ground technically works if it's just about catching, but this one flushes.
Okay. I assume you're getting paid overtime for this?
No, this is I'm on salary. This part is just I want to do a good job.
Okay. Wait, so explain to me again the part about the one that works, the one that doesn't work.
Okay, so this one works. So what that means is that when you walk away from it, the sensor, you don't have to push the button. The button is just there in case you don't trust robots. But the sensor,
I don't trust robots, so thank you. Thank you for pointing that out.
Then when you push the button, it takes your bad and puts it with everybody else's bad in the sewer. This one doesn't do that. This one just leaves your bad right there.
Oh. So if I want to leave my bad right here, then I use that.
Well, you can use either one, but this one, the robot might do it for you, so you still can't really use it. Although if you want to wait a moment, I can just cover up the sensor and it won't do it. And you can just go and then you can walk away and the sensor won't pick you.
Oh, I'd love that. I mean, I don't want to put you out or anything.
Doesn't put me out. I'm on salary, so I'm all good.
I mean, before I use, and I haven't decided which one I want to use yet because they both sound kind of attractive for different reasons. But I just want to say I really appreciate your sensitivity to the plight of the customer.
Yeah, I just want to tell you that I do have a preference on which one you use. It may have sounded
okay.
I was agnostic on that, but don't use that one.
Don't use that one.
No, this one makes my job worse.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that, man. You seem cool. Yeah, I don't know if I don't overstep or anything.
Great beyond, dude.
Hold on.
Unicorn, dude. Great beyond.
You need to hold on a second.
Unicorn, great beyond, dude.
It's gonna take me a while. I was in a different place.
Unicorn, great beyond, dude.
Yes.
What? Oh,
Michael, where have you been?
I've decided. Look, I looked within and I found that I don't need the power, and I should give the power away.
It's not
there
for
is
you to decide.
There's a tough shit, dude. There's a janitor who needs the power more than me, and I think he can
bring this janitor to me, and I may consider him. Bring him to me. Who dare comes to my desert?
Wait, I was just sleeping, not in the restroom.
Are you the janitor?
I'm a janitor.
I like your guff.
What's wrong with your eyes?
This is how we all look in the great beyond.
Great beyond. I shouldn't be here. I'm not dead yet. Send me back. I want to go back.
You want to go back?
I want to go back. Yeah, I want to go back to what I know. I don't know this. This is not okay with me.
You look like a man who could do great things in the world.
Could? I do great things.
Michelle, you are a patient.
That was so blessedly stupid.
Yeah.
No, what do we do from here? I'm sorry. I want to apologize.
That was real dumb.
I thoroughly enjoyed our restroom sketch. Thoroughly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I did like that sketch.
Thoroughly.
Yeah.
I was about to come in. That's why my background was the bathroom, and then Tozan was like, "I'm in the desert." I was like, "Oh fuck! I gotta quickly get out of the bathroom." I was like right about to jump in.
All right, so we went from real bad, my bad, to real dumb. maybe I'm being. So what do we do? How do we fix it? Because it needs to be fixed.
I feel like we either continue the pattern, right?
Okay.
Or I guess we could pivot to like super smart. But I don't know anything about that, so that'd have to be Toes.
I was gonna say I don't know if us four are gonna be.
Who are you kidding?
Well, what is? Let's do it. Let's pivot. What is super smart? I don't think we can do it. But what is it? Like, how do we define it?
What's something that the smart person you know always talks about?
Oh, that'd be you, Roberto. You talk about movies a lot. You're the smart person I know.
Well, shit.
It's not Matt. It's not Schlissel. That is for certain. Woo!
Never gonna be me.
Woo!
Not me at all.
That dude tried to steal second base too much. Rammed his head right into the plate. He's supposed to dive head first in the second base. He's just
don't dive head first.
Arms by his side. Torpedoes at it.
I'm going in.
Okay.
All right.
This isn't gonna be smart.
No. Yeah. I mean, Coach told me that sliding in head first wasn't a good idea. I probably should have listened to him. I tried to take the initiative out there, kind of put in my best effort for the team, and I fractured my cranium sliding into first base. And as a result, I was not as much of a boon to the team effort as I'd hoped. That's something I have to learn.
There's been a bit of damage, and Coach, he says you gotta run through. Just run through first. But it hurts. I keep hitting my head. It's tough, like going upstairs.
Because there's an elevation gain. You want to go out the stairs. The MRI said it deteriorates quickly. Coming downstairs is easy because you can just dunk, 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 dunk.
Dunk, 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 that's the sound I make when I fall down my stairs. It's easier. I mean, it's painful, but it's easier. I don't have to think as much, and before I know it, it's all done. And there I am in my foyer. It's always tough if I'm carrying everything.
That's a fun word. Foyer. MRI.
MRI yogurt. Oh, cool.
Doctor, we did release him, and we thought it would be best to do it that way because we just don't have the beds available otherwise. And
so you just released him onto the streets?
Yes. We had to make a tough call. And you know what? I'm ready to make those tough calls, so I'm ready for that promotion.
What? You released a patient with head trauma out into the wild without even...
Well, first off, it's not a jungle. He could be anywhere. I mean, as far as I know, he could be enjoying himself on the beach.
Are you familiar with the duty of care, Mr. Murray?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. I need to call the police. Your review's coming up, Murray and Mr. Murray, and I would really like to give you full marks, but I feel as though you're not invested in the humanity of the job. If that makes sense.
There are trade-offs in this life. There are hard decisions that have to be made. And you know what? I had to open up a bed. I opened up a bed for us. There is a place for us to sit down and lean when we talk to another patient who has something going on. So you look at me and you tell me, look, there are heart monitors in this world. Who's going to stand on that heart monitor? Are you going to stand on that heart monitor?
I think I'm entitled to stand on that heart monitor.
You couldn't do it if you tried. I'll pull that plug if I have to. You leave it plugged in for way too long.
I would argue back against you, Mr. Murray, but unfortunately your ferocity and conviction have overpowered any argument I could possibly muster. Have it your way. You're promoted, Director Murray.
Yay, congrats. Yay.
Thank you guys. This is wonderful. Thank you. I was not expecting that.
I found out earlier this morning. I bought you a cake.
Oh, no way. Are you serious?
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you so much. This is so, I mean, I've just been reading a lot of Tony Robbins and I've been watching a lot of Aaron Sorkin, and I just feel like I don't know what came over me this morning.
Yeah, that's all you need to be.
Wanted to take charge. And...
All right, boys. We got an NFL player, massive head injury on the loose. Some people say he's hanging out on the beach. He's testing out local yogurt shops. He's also using his head to bash in some pretty substantial public property. So use whatever means you can to take him down.
Can I? Yeah. So that means we're gonna shoot him, right?
Whatever means you can. He's very fast. He's got a,
I was thinking we would shoot him. That's where my head went.
We're gonna shoot him.
I would, let's not try and scare the local populace. So whatever means, let's try not to shoot him. Okay. Maybe bump him with your car.
Oh yeah. I was assigned the SUV. Can I run him down with my SUV?
That's so sick. I would love to.
Yes, we are aware of the recent police activity where they are now bumping with cars, and we've addressed it, that they can no longer bump at speeds higher than 5 miles per hour, and they cannot bump an individual on the ground. Yes. Glendale Times.
What?
Glendale Times. Go for it.
I've actually been transferred. It's now the Pasadena Times.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was setting you up. I heard this morning and I got you a cake.
Shut up. That's crazy. You didn't have to. Thank you. I watched a lot of movies and I slept with a lot of people to get my new job, and I accepted bribes and gave bribes, and I helped somebody pay.
Hey kids, all right, look, there's a lab on the west side of Lake Chippewa. Bring your sexy kids down. Get them. I got suits. I got tons of suits. Look at this kid. Look at this. That's a lab coat. If you ever seen a lab coat, it's a little cut up. It's form fitting. Bring your sexy kids down. What are the cops gonna do? What? They can't outrun me.
So camp counselor, huh?
Yeah.
Well, look, my name's Tony.
Hey, Tony.
They call me Tony the Tiger sometimes.
Okay.
I get the bottom bunk.
Oh, it's gonna be like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that.
That's fine. You take whatever bunk you need. I probably deserve this. I'm gonna make peace with myself and try to look within and see if I can find some answers there.
I'm not here to judge, but I like your shoes, and I think they're gonna be my shoes now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I know where this is going. I'm just gonna hand over half my stuff and see where that takes me.
Half?
Oh, something's happening. Whoa!
In the great beyond, we brought you out here to let you know about your great powers.
Yeah?
What did you do with your great powers?
Oh, I tried to have a sexy kids camp. It sounds worse than it is. It's really just a place. Listen. It's just a place where they have form-fitting clothes. Wait, don't go away. Wait, it's not that bad. Wait. Oh no.
Wake up, Toes, wake up.
What? Where am I?
You're right here, next to me.
Oh gosh. Oh, what a terrible nightmare. Oh God.
Are you okay?
I was in the desert. I was a camp counselor. Awful stuff. Don't ask me about it. Terrible.
All right. I thought you were the chosen one.
What?
I mean, that's what I heard, that you were the chosen one.
That doesn't mean I work at a 7-Eleven. I'm not chosen. I sell people cigarettes and crappy condoms.
I still remember our first dinner. You looked into my eyes and you just off the cuff dropped some spiritual shit about galaxies colliding and how all of us were one. You changed my life.
I mean, that's just bullshit spiritual talk. It's just something that someone wrote in a book, and it sounds cool because it wraps up, but it's dumb.
Well, that's not what the people from the great beyond have to say.
Oh,
They've
God.
been talking to us for a long, long time.
Murray, you have a musk. It's a real bad musk.
It kind of gets in the nostrils, Murray.
It really settles in.
I don't want to be that guy, but can I call dibs on first shower? I feel like we've been rolling around in this bed for a while.
You got it.
That's our show. Yeah.
Where are we going? Oh, wait, no. Let's stay right here. Right here where it's comfy.
Yeah. Okay, comfy.
Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, thank you so much for joining us for the PUG Hour. We are here once a month. Thank you so much to Outside In for sponsoring this entire endeavor. Thank you to Rachel for OBS. Words are not my thing right now. Thank you, Ariana, and thank you to Eflarim, who have provided the music that you have heard this evening. Check Pick Up Game Improv on Instagram for information about our next show. Until next time, I'm Roberto.
I'm Mike.
I'm Ben.
We will see you all next month. And until then, thank you all, and we love you.
Oh, that's sweet. Goodbye.